Creating a request. Expenses. The Expenses tab will detail all of the other estimated expenses that may be incurred during the travel event. The left-hand side will show the estimated expenses and cost for this trip. The right-hand side shows the available expenses that could be listed for this trip. Selecting each expense that has been added shows the detail for that expense. If any expense was created on the Segments tab and needs to be modified, that will be modified on the Segments tab. Now we'll add other expenses. For this example, I'll add transportation from the airport to the hotel and back. Select Ground Transportation. The default request trip start and end date are based off of the information that was entered onto the header. The description field is a free text field to explain the business purpose or necessity of the trip, of the expense. For this example, we'll use lift from the airport to hotel, round trip. Enter the estimated expense. I'll use 50. Expenses can be estimated based off of past experience, or some companies such as Lyft provide a cost estimator on their website. So I got this from the Lyft website, going from the Austin airport to the hotel that I've selected. And their estimate for that is $24 to $28. So double that, it's about 50. That's what I have. Select Save. Another expense that may be incurred on this trip is personal meal expenses. The daily allowance expense can be used to create a quick estimate whether actual receipts or a flat per diem rate will be used for meal reimbursement. Once saved, it will pull GSA per diem amounts based on the location entered on the header. Use the description to designate how meals will be reimbursed and any other pertinent information such as meals that may be provided. So for this example, I'm going to put saving actual receipts, Saturday night reception dinner provided. Select Save. And it is estimated my meals for the entire time as $152.50, which is based off the Austin, Texas GSA rate and accounting for the first and last day of travel at 75%. So estimated expense detail can be reviewed by selecting each expense. If one of these expenses needed to be modified, you can do that. So I can increase or decrease this transaction amount. To continue adding expenses, select New Expense here. For this example, I'll select mileage for driving to the airport from headquarters. I searched Google Maps previously to find out that round trip to the airport and back is about 57 miles. So I'll enter in that distance. And in the description field, I'll enter more details. So for this example, I'll use round trip mileage to airport and back. Right now, the transaction amount says 0. But once we select Save, you'll see that the amount will be automatically calculated based on current mileage rates. So select Save, and my estimated mileage is $33.06. I'll add one last estimated expense for this trip, airport parking. I made a reservation through the parking spot, and so I can see that my estimated parking expense will be $30. So I'll add that now. 30. Parking spot, Love Field. Parking. Select Save. All of the estimated expenses for this trip have been entered, and the request is ready to submit.